Hello, how far now?
Hello, Grace. Hello. I've got a good news.
What's it? What's it? Tell me.
Yes. Oh, Grace, you can't believe this. I've got the admission.
Hey! You know what? I'm going to do another video today on how you will apply for your visa. Just stay tuned.
Okay.
Hello, gracious ones. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Grace, and I am currently a student in the UK. And I would appreciate it if you could subscribe and join this wonderful and gracious family. And if you are a returning subscriber, you know what I always say, you're the best. And when I say you're the best, I mean it with all my heart. You guys motivate me to keep going on. I do not take your likes, your comments, even the time you take to watch my videos. I do not take it for granted, and I appreciate you all. I am doing a study in UK series, and I would advise you watch the previous videos. So today I want to let you know what you need to apply, the documents, the amount, and all the basics you will need in this video. You need your unconditional offer, which will enable you to get the cash for the visa application, and then you need your tuberculosis results. You need to also have a proof that to show that you have enough money to support yourself and pay for the cost. And this is what we call the maintenance fee, which usually should be a certain amount monthly for a period of 9 months. I'm going to give you the amount, but I want you to know that you also need to take tuberculosis test. So for the tuberculosis test, in Nigeria, for example, there are just 2 centers, one in Lagos, IOM, and one in Abuja. There's also a center in Ghana, and I think 2 or 3 other countries in Africa. But there are limited centers for this test, and you must go to the approved center to take your test. Otherwise, it will not be valid for your visa application. For children under the age of 11, that's 11 years and below, the fee for the tuberculosis test is $60. And for people 11 years and above, it is $150. So the conversion rate will be dependent on whatever it is in your country at the point of your application. We also have people who want to come with their partners. So if you're coming with your partners, you have to have it in mind that whatever maintenance fee you're keeping, you need to have sufficient, not just for yourself, but for yourself and your partner and children, or children if you have. So you need to bear that in mind. And this amount of money called the maintenance fee has to have been in your account 28 days prior to your visa application. And it is valid for 30 days or a 31-day period after your application. So for example, if you apply for your visa, say April 1st, with your 28-day statement showing your complete maintenance fee, it simply means that from April 1st to end of April, which is like April 30th, so from April 1st to April 30th or May 1st thereabout, that statement is valid. Anything after that, it becomes invalid for that visa application. You have to print another 28-day statement. So bear that in mind when you're trying to keep your funds and print your statement. I will advise you print your 28-day statement a day before your visa application. That will be the easiest way to go about it. Then you also need to ensure that you have sufficient funds for whoever you're coming with, your partners and your children, your partner and or your children. Okay, if you're coming alone, then that's all well and good. I'll just mention how much you need per month as maintenance fee, and how much you need for your dependent. So as the principal applicant, whoever is coming to school, you need higher amount than the dependents for maintenance fee. But the visa fee is the same for everybody, and the same thing for the IHS fee. That's the immigration health surcharge, your healthcare fee. And you need to have all this because before you can apply for your visa, you have to pay the healthcare charge first. So before I move on, let me mention the amount for the maintenance fee so that we have that down, and then we'll talk about the health surcharge. For the maintenance fee, as the main applicant, you will need £1,334 you need to have 1,334 pounds per month if you are studying for 9 months. So per month for 9 months. So 1,334 times 9 in your account for 28 days. If you are going for a course that you are studying in, if you are studying in London, technically, if your course is going to be in London, you need 1,334 pounds per month for 9 months, for a 9 month period, to be in your account for 28 days. But if you are going to study in any other city outside of London, you're going to need 1,023 pounds per month. Okay? And if you're coming with your dependents, your wife, your husband, or your children, and your children, and or your children, whichever one it is, for each of your dependents, you will need 845 pounds per month for courses in London, and 680 pounds per month for courses outside London. So if you are coming with 2 children and your spouse, for example, it means you will need 845. That means you're coming with 3 people. So you need 845 times 3. That's for the 3 people per month, times 9. Make sense? So that's how you calculate it. So you're coming with 4 people. You need 845 pounds times 4. That is the amount you need in a month for them, times 9. Plus your own, that's if you are in London, plus your own 134 pounds per month, times 9. But if you are in any other city outside of London, you will need 1,023 times 9 for yourself, plus 680 pounds times 9 times the number of people you are coming with. So that's the amount you need to be in your account for 28 days before your visa application. Now, that's for maintenance fee. Please bear in mind that this maintenance fee does not include your school fees. That means you have money for your school fees outside that. It also means that you have money for your visa and your health surcharge, because you're not going to touch that money. It's supposed to be in your account. So try to add everything you need. Your visa fee. By the way, the visa fee is 348 pounds per person. 348 pounds per person for student visa. So when you're applying for student visa outside of the UK, that is how much you need to pay for the visa. But the interesting thing is that you cannot even just say, okay, I don't have money for health surcharge, let me pay for visa. No, it doesn't work. Before you pay your visa fee, you have to pay your IHS fee, which is the immigration health surcharge. And it is dependent on the number of years that you're going to stay. So for example, someone who is going to study a 2-year course will be on a 2-year visa. So you have to pay that health surcharge for 2 years. The amount is 470 pounds per year. So if you are coming for a 2-year course, for example, it means you're going to pay 940 pounds for the 2 years. 470 times 2. Now, if you are coming for a 2-year course and you're coming with your dependents, you have to pay that same amount, that same 2-year charge, that 940 pounds. You have to pay that same 940 pounds for each of the dependents. So if you are coming with 3 more people plus yourself, 4, so you pay 940 times 4 for a 2-year program. If it is 3 years program, it means it's 470 times 3 for each person times the number of people. I hope that's clear enough. And so that's that, and you have to pay that first before you go ahead and get to the part where you pay your 348 pounds for your visa application. So if you don't pay the health surcharge, you won't even be able to pay for your visa. So they go hand in hand. So you need to have the money on ground. How do you apply? So you go to the gov.uk site. For some people who are coming with family, they usually come first and then bring their family. So whichever one works for you, depending on how much funds and your financial capability, basically. You can take the same leap of faith I did. Some people will feel, let me apply first and I get it before I apply for my dependents. Because one thing is, if you spend all this money on the visa application and you do not, that's the principal applicant doesn't get the visa, every other person, the whole dependents will not get their visa too. I don't know if you understand. So for example, you've paid all the money for everybody. Maybe you are coming with your wife and your 2 kids or your 3 kids. And then you're coming with these people where you pay everybody's visa fee and health surcharge. If you as a principal applicant does not get the visa, the dependents will not get the visa. So that visa application money is gone forever. Yeah. So what some people do to play safe is they let the primary applicant get the visa first, and then they now apply for the dependents. But if you want to take a leap of faith like me, and you want to come at the same time with your family and you can financially handle it, you can apply at around the same time. But when I say apply the same time, you apply, while you're applying, you make sure you are applying for yourself as a principal applicant first. There's something known as the GWF number, which you will get when you apply as a principal applicant. That is the number you put in the dependents and your spouse's application that will make them link their application to yours when the visa finally comes out. So just make sure that if you want to apply as a family together, just make sure that the principal applicant's application starts off first. You don't have to complete it. When you start the process, like I did ours simultaneously, but I made sure I started mine first to get the GWF number to link to that of the other members of the family. And that's I think with that I've covered how you can apply. When you go to gov.uk, the process is pretty straight, but I think you need to know how much you should have to make the plan. And that's why I decided to do this video, because once you've gotten the admission, the next thing you start thinking about is this. And then there are a couple of other things that will come in, like the accommodation and all, but we'll tackle that in the other videos that will come in this series. And I think with this, I've been able to make the process and the amount needed for the process a bit clearer. So thank you for watching. If you like this video and you enjoyed it, please remember to leave a thumbs up for me, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.